Knights thingy. Don't see that they do. Bianca Dragon Drame. Chivalry, ambush, chance, hero, self-defense, magnanimous, chivalry, income from all buildings in the local region. Okay, so prophetesses are magic ones. We have a lot of different choices because there are different types of magic. So we have from the heavens, we have the life, we have beasts. So 3 types. I'm not going to recruit another lord though, they're kind of expensive to maintain.
I am gifted.
What kind of mage are you? Heavens. Harmonic Convergence gives more melee attack and more melee defense. Interesting. Roiling Skies is a hex to everyone around her. All enemies around her. Which is a reduction to melee defense and missile parry. Wind Blast, which is a damage spell. Curse of the Midnight Wind. Melee attack and armor. Alright, so she's quite good at buffing and debuffing. Anyway, you have moved as far as you can, so we're going to end your turn. Hopefully we'll get the Enchantress to our army. I really wish I remembered that, because we just fought 2 battles. She'd probably be a level 3 by now. Oh, of course, we start a war with Norsca, don't we? I'd be kind of interested to see exactly what Norsca
King Louen Leoncour.
So your abilities are March, Ambush, which cost Chivalry per turn, I like that. Raiding, cost Chivalry per turn. And then Encamp. Enables replenishment, immune to attrition, leadership, melee defense. But it stops you moving. I think I'm going to bring you back to friendly territory. So that you can start getting more troops.
You have need of me?
To the army. Which does what?
My lady, honor me.
So what do you do now that you're attached to this army? Construction cost reduction. Oh, and that's when you're in the provinces. What about when you're attached? That's assaulting units. That's damaging buildings. That's assassinating. Target. Own army. Increases the chance of post-battle magic item drops for the parent army. God, I wish I had that.
Who calls?
Oh well, we'll have plenty of opportunity, I'm sure. So we're going to head back to Cologne because we will replenish faster when we're actually in town. And otherwise, I think we are good. So, oh no, we could build stuff in Cologne, of course. So let's go play Luxie. So we could upgrade the rally field, but that requires a smithy, which we don't have. Or we could get the stables, which would then allow us to get Knights Errant and the Paladin. I think that sounds like a good plan. I would like those. We can also recruit Yeomen.
King Louen.
Which do what? Mounted Yeomen, shielded, very fast vanguard deployments. They are basically a harass cavalry. And then Mounted Yeomen archers, which are also harass cavalry, but they have a range of 125, which for a skirmisher is really good.
The king stands with you.
To do. And they can fire while they're moving, so they're similar to Pistoliers with that. Really good harass cavalry. But all of these cost peasant numbers, which we don't have right now, so we're not going to get any yeomen. I wonder if the Regiment of Renown costs that, though. They don't. It would virtually wipe out our income, though. And they do poison attacks. I think we're going to wait. I'm kind of curious who these are. Holy Wardens of La Maisontal, Battle Pilgrims. Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis, Knights Errant. Beast Slayers of Bastogne, Foot Squires. Knights of the Lion-Hearted, Knights of the Rhone. Companions of Canel, question points. Interesting. But yeah. Rolling Skies is map wide. Okay, cool. Good to know. Oh, Marienburg is definitely hiring more troops. That's not good to see.
I go forth.
Let's just
King
go and sit in Cologne. So our replenishment is up. Certainly not on Norsca levels, but it's up. And we'll also be generating experience for both people now that we're in town, I think. When you're garrison, you do generate a little bit of passive experience. Cool. And then if we need to build anything, we'll detach the Enchantress. We'll have her deployed to this area so that she does 10% cheaper buildings. Save so much money. Damn it. Every Bretonnian lord knows that honour and chivalry come before everything else. Right, so we can get the heraldry over Artois, Lyonesse, or we could do the Green Tide and the Winter Woes Decree. I don't think we want to do those. I think we want to start with the heraldries. So let's go with Artois. So I'd quite like Lyonesse, so that I can get a Carcassonne. No, we'll start with Artois. No, we'll start with Lyonesse so we don't get them wiped out by the Wood Elves. Marienburg's famous or infamous early full stacks. It's because they have so much money they can afford it. Irritating. Kolmiakosti and Loricable, thank you very much for the follow. One more turn. It's just too bad that we can't get... Oh yes, we can get Knights Errant. Hold on, that changes things. Because I was actually very impressed with how the Knights Errant did. We could technically afford...
Your plan is a good one.
This will put us slightly over in the predicted income. But I'll take it. And then we need to go expanding. And can we really build something here? No, I don't think so. And control is actually improving because military presence is giving us 8. Because we killed the orcs, we got rid of the orc incursions. So destroying Grungzint was definitely good for that. So we're not going to be having any orc incursions for a while, which is great. Ominous. Thank you very much for the follow. Kadir Hans. Wookie. I'll appreciate that. Thank you. Right, one more turn. And then we march on Marienburg. Having the richest city in the old world is a pathway to many abilities some would consider to be unreal.
My lord, a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
You're not at war there?
The lion.
Alright, let's start marching on Marienburg then, I guess. 19 out of the 20, we are losing money, so... We need to earn some cash somehow. Oh, you have 2? You have a full stack and a bit? Oh, jeez. This is not going to be an easy fight. This is definitely not going to be an easy fight. I actually like having the greenskin incursion at the start. Good way to level up your lords and heroes. True. Oh, I wish there was a way of provoking you to attack me, Marienburg. Sure.
I'll ignore that. Louen Leoncour. Sigmar forbids this.
Louen Leoncour. Then we're going to continue the siege because I really want them to attack me.
Ride to glory!
Raiding costs chivalry, so I don't want to do it. Yeah, I should at least put up the pretense of building some siege equipment.
I shall prevail.
1 ram, 2 siege towers.
Bretonians, attack!
Proceed. They took the bait. So you're saying there is absolutely no chance of victory here? You're probably right. At least I can chip away at them. And get some experience for my units as long as I get away. I just need to remember to retreat people. Although they may try and chase me down and do more damage. They so badly outnumber me. You knights, you're going to have to do some serious work here. Kanak, Ilvezo, thank you very much for the follows.
Damsel!
That actually seems reasonable.
You require magic?
Harmonic Convergence, ally within 200 meters Gets more melee attack and defense for 24 seconds. Okie-dokie. So their reinforcements are all arriving from behind them. This is a very nice flat field, which is good, although they are on a slight incline. They are going to have a ranged weapon advantage. So I think we're basically just going to try and hit them as quickly and as early as possible. So we're going to position ourselves fairly far forward. Archers there.
Men at arms!
Kind of want you to have a fairly deep formation.
Spearmen at arms!
At least we have more of the Knights Errant now. This is not the Empire, so I don't know how much cavalry they'll have except for the Pistoliers, which they did actually have a fair amount of. We're definitely leaving you here with the peasants.
Priestess of the lady!
I guess we'll leave you here as well. Right, Knights Errant.
Heroes of Bretonnia!
You guys are going to be in a harassing job, trying to do as much damage to their armies before they hit my infantry line. So we'll have you over there.
Pegasus Knights!
Pegasus, you can come over here on the far end. And then Knights of the Realm and Grail Knights. I'm actually going to hide you in this little forest.
Glory away! Glory away!
Outriders can be insane, not sure if the AI knows how to use them. Outriders shouldn't be available yet. Those weren't Outriders, those were Pistoliers. I think. It's only like 5 turns in, it'll be a bit early. Right, we definitely want to hit them. You are Pistoliers. You have a movement speed of what? 92. 2 hours 75 without penalty. And they are armor piercing on. No, they're not. I'm weak against them. Okay.
Peasant bowmen!
So the main thing is using our archers against those guys.
Knights errant!
Those are all spearmen? Yep.
The lady wills it! Ready for battle! Knights! Knights errant! Battle ready! Knights errant! Post haste! Lion win! We serve the king! Ready for battle! Hold fire! Knights errant on to glory! It shall be done! Ready for battle! Knights errant! Hastily! Awaiting orders! At me! To victory! Peasant bowmen! Fire! Ready! Knights errant! Cut them down! Battle ready! Take them out!
Get bogged down, guys. Don't get bogged down.
Immediately! Flatten them!
Whoa! I was not expecting you to pack up like that.
Knights errant!
Over here. Spearmen ignore charge from large. Yeah, well, I didn't really have any other choice when dealing with those guys. Killed 200, I lost about 20.
Get those coming out! Shoot them down!
Let's pull you over on the side. Please.
Knights of the Realm! For the King!
That guy just keeps on getting hit.
Ready! Errant! Knights errant! Grail Knight!
Oh, you know what I'm forgetting?
What do you mean?
I don't want to do that because we're being hit by pistoliers right now. And this gives us less resistance to ranged.
For the lady! Moving the base! Orders! Setting for! Peasant woman! Knights errant! Sure as the fool! Ready! Knights errant!
Pegasus, Pegasus, Pegasus.
Taking aim!
Oh crap. I see a bit of danger.
For the lady! Grail Knights! Knights of the Realm! Charge! Ready for battle! Peasant woman! Fire!
Right, let's have a look over here. Meanwhile, you're crushing them. Good to see. Where are you guys? You guys are up there. Charging them. Ooh, you're about to break. That's not good. Get behind the pistoliers.
We are ready!
Back you off. That's the Enchantress. Leon, time for you to jump in, buddy.
Ready!
Oh,
Men of Bretonnia! Spearmen of ours! Aye! Serve and obey! Aye! Law! Knights! At once! Understood! What news?
My gifts are yours!
Peasant
Might
woman!
of the lady!
this is going everywhere. Spin and ignore charge going to be even worse against halberdiers. Armor piercing too. Yeah, I know. I mean, we're doing a significant amount of damage versus how much we've lost. We've lost, what, 200 against their 400? But we need to have a much better rate of kills than we are currently getting. Especially as my cavalry are the ones taking a beating right now. Those pistoliers, I don't really have a counter for them. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. The archers have been doing pretty well against them. Alright, let's see if we can back you guys off.
Swiftly! Orders! Loose!
Very well!
Rail! Knights of the Realm!
In the light of the lady!
Pegasus Knights! Smite them! Ready for battle! Remember your vows!
Damsel!
Peasant woman! With haste!
Priestess of the lady!
Bow Knights!
Back, that's good.
Show us the
Barrel
flow!
Knights back
Number
off.
Knights!
Back off.
Knights errant! For Bretonnia!
Who's fighting you guys and why are we losing? Still those bloody pistoliers. Go ahead and attack the crossbows though. Just ignore the pistols. Oh wow. Wow, they do not like ranged attacks. Ow! 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 Ow!
Trample down!
I serve the lady!
Grail Knights! We obey! Glory calls! Battle ready! Kill 'em!
We're starting to lose. My knights errant are running. That's not a good sign. We have killed like 800 of them for 3. So the number of people we are killing is quite impressive.
Awaiting orders!
But we are struggling. There was no doubt about that. Even the grail knights are running. That's not a good sign. That's really not a good sign.
Slay them!
You
Loaded
too.
and ready! Get out of here!
Probably the hardest. Oh no, she's... that's the king.
I see much.
Pull back!
It is her will. I am ready.
Save yourselves!
Sorceress.
Right. Did anything die? I don't think anything died. Maybe the Grail Knights, if there's not enough units left in that group. We lost 400, they lost 4, 5, 6, 800, so it was 2-to-1 kills. So in terms of number of kills we got, it was actually pretty decent, but a lot of our knights were knocked out. Knights errant did good, the trebuchets did probably the best, the archers had a field day. The archers did really well against the pistoliers, to be fair, like we decimated them. But they did their job as a skirmish screen. They distracted me. Oh good, they weren't wiped out. So hopefully we can back off and repair, although... except the pistoliers, we did not do much damage. Are you going to chase me down? Probably. Yeah, of course you are. Slightly better odds. But Louen Leoncour is almost dead already. We have a couple of infantry left. They still have a silly amount of cavalry. Actually, we did a lot of damage to the spearmen. So what knights we have got left will hopefully do okay. Wait, where are the Grail? Oh, the Grail Knights were destroyed. Great. Didn't tell me they were. So attacking Marienburg full on, probably not the best idea. Although I kind of felt like the earlier I go up against them, the better, because they're just going to sit there getting more and more and more and more and more troops. But I guess I could have just sat in Bretonnia going. That is a terrible amount of winter magic. That is only slightly more. Okay, I'll take it. Right. So the first army I could probably attack just head on with what knights that I have. Wait, I lost the Knights of the Realm as well. Oh, for Pete's sake. I lost both of my high level knights.
For the lady! Orders!
And then otherwise I'm basically just going to have to hold over this position. Actually I could hold over here. This is now a defensive battle. Ooh, and I lost a bunch of trebuchets too. In fact, the only ones that really got away unblemished are my archers.
The lady! The lady's chosen!
Serve the lady.
Awaiting orders!
Oh, they start with... Right, it was the big army that attacked us. Go and hide in there then. Right, so we kind of need to use this ridge. So put the archers there, we'll put our trebs here. No, trebs further back a bit. There. Then we'll have these guys. Il Viso, Radasimai, The Blind Pew, Wishfully Thinking, and 21U, Fernando, thank you very much for the follows, I appreciate that.
Ready to fire!
Oh, with so many close combat troops, I have no idea how I'm going to win this.
Knights errant!
I'm quite pleased that these are not outriders because they're not very good against knights, but still, they're enough of a disruption. This is where I need the yeomen, because they would actually be able to catch them. Actually, Pegasus can catch them. Give it a go. You're very fast. Oh, those are only free company, not handguns. The archers then. No, archers are less important. I think the most important targets right now are probably the swordsmen. Maybe spearmen. Probably spearmen. Shoot the spearmen.
What do you mean?
Mortar shots. Not a problem.
Attack! Knights errant!
Oh, stay away from those archers.
We ride!
Try and get a flank in, I can tell.
Fail trebuchet! Show us the foe! Slay them! To battle! Knights errant! To glory! Remember your vows! Attack! Understood! Ready for battle!
Alright, see what we can do. Who do I want you to buff is the question. Probably.
Men at arms! Spearmen at arms! Yes! Yes! To my banner! Look now!
My gifts are yours! Forthwith! Kill!
It shall be!
They're behind me, but they're not charging me, which they really should be, but okay. Come on, you guys have easily enough speed to be able to catch them. You can do this! You can do this!
Leg it! Brave knights! Order!
Right, so the knights are catching me. Like, we are doing a tremendous amount of damage, but these pistoliers, man.
Peasant bowmen! We are ready!
Things down.
Run, Elvis!
True power!
Withdraw! I honor my vow!
Right, well, we were trying to take their archers down. I don't know that we're really going to be able to, though. I think this is probably GG.
You require magic?
Going back to my autosave is only going to be 1 with 10. Oh, that me should... Oh, that was our lord. Archers are running already.
Withdraw! Yes!
Knights aren't quite, but they will be soon. I think we did put a fair amount of smackdown, but archers running away so quickly, not good. Although they are recovering. Hold on. Archers have recovered. Shoot at those guys. Slow down a bit. Cavalry, what are you doing? You're just hiding over there.
Knights
Go
errant!
after them.
Get out of here! What? Oh, my lord!
Again. God damn it! Yeah, it's kind of integral to keep the king near the peasants, otherwise they will just break and run. We killed a lot less than I realised. Yeah, Pistoliers, they got kills, and that's annoying because those would have been knightly kills. The errants did actually pretty well considering how many of them there were left. The archers really didn't impress, and the front line obviously didn't. Human lives matter, go kill vampires. No, Marienburg must fall. He's still alive. But they'd have to struggle quite hard to take out Corogne, because I have a lot of troops there. That means I lost the Enchantress as well. That's very annoying. Yeah, I'm going to load the save. It was going so well until that point. Unfortunately, the autosave is only last turn, right?